after like 2 minutes regardless, but that's okay.
Crackle BS.
Is it still? It's gone. That's what Mitch Rapp says. Gone, Crackle gone. I trust you, Sleep Cycles and Magresta. All right. Nick, how's it going?
It's apparently I have the wrong aspect ratio on my camera. I'm not gonna try and figure that out
You got
right
it
now.
like 4:3?
I don't know. I was doing some wild stuff with the whole Tane situation the other day, and
Tane?
I was hanging out in Taneland
Yeah?
with Paul's computer, and I was doing some stuff with my face over his body.
Did you get really?
Yeah, that was like 20 minutes of my stream the other day.
Yeah, people. I got some tweets last night that were like, "You should really go on Nick's stream. Like, is he okay?" And I just didn't.
You missed a really good one that'll never happen again, and will never be up anywhere.
All right.
It's okay. I'm stretched. It's okay.
I'm happy for you, Mojave Music. I'm
Me
happy
too.
you got the guppy transformation. I'm Tane. I'm here to entertain you. Nick, our docket today. We got some Binding of Isaac, we got some Cannon Brawl, and we've got some Lethal League with at least one special guest.
Yeah, it sounds like a good one. I mean, I'm looking forward to this rematch for Cannon Brawl. We haven't played in a while, so...
We have. It's out now. It's probably totally different. Oh,
Yeah, I don't even think there's
yeah.
cannons anymore.
No, it's actually, it's a MOBA
It's a survival
now.
sim? Oh, it's a MOBA.
It's a survival MOBA. Roll Darl, thank you very much for the subscription. You know, Dota, when you think about it, really is just a survival sim, you know?
Yeah, it's keep your body alive long enough to play enough games of Dota that you feel satisfied. That's the game.
Never ends. Any idea what today's seed is?
Yeah, it's a big seed. I've kept it in me for a long time, so I'm
Don't be
ready to
gross,
unleash
please.
it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay, are you ready to accept?
Of course,
Here we
yes.
go. 790, bam. 7620, bam.
That's
That's
it?
the whole thing. That's the whole thing, yeah.
It's the
I
it's the
exaggerated.
length of a regular phone number.
Yeah, I exaggerated a little bit. It's a normal seed, actually.
All right, I'm playing as Isaac.
It's a mental game.
I
That's
saw-
actually a great idea.
There was a really great comment in chat right when I joined, and it said, "I hope Northernlion plays as the secret character Kane today." And I think it was that it was the idea that Kane is a secret character, and I was like, "Oh, he's right."
That's so quaint.
Yeah, those are the days, man. Back when we were like, "Oh, I hope I need to get like, what was it for Kane? It was like I need to get like 30 cents on one run so I can unlock Kane."
You can pull it off. I believe in you.
Maggie is like, I need to get like 7 HP on one run. And then you get into some bullshit. Blue Baby is like, or D6 is like, you know, need to beat mom's heart 10 times or something like that. Good lord.
Did you know if you get these 3 certain items, and I can't remember which they are, you actually turn into a cat? Isn't that weird?
That is weird. I got another weird one for you. Did you know if
What's
you
that?
go to the school bathroom and turn out all the lights and say Bloody Mary in the mirror 3 times, then the ghost shows up and says boo?
Is that all the ghost does?
I think it might kill you or something. I don't know.
I thought it would rain tampons out of the sky or something.
Yeah, you wish.
I really do. That's a thing I wish would happen in my life.
I miss being that young, man. Oh, good item. I'm not gonna tell you, but I miss being that young that you think you actually like believe a little bit at least. You entertain the
Question reality a little.
you entertain the possibility that there could be a superhuman murderer that anyone could summon at any given time, and like your parents don't even warn you about it. Like your parents are
Yeah,
like,
some
you know,
bullshit.
make sure you turn off the oven before you, you know, eat your food, sweetie. By the way, never say Bloody Mary in the mirror 4 times, and then, you know, turn out the lights in the bathroom because you will be killed by a spirit.
Yeah, that's a big problem for you and for your family. You know what's funny is I was actually thinking about this the other day because I went to see Maze Runner.
Oh yeah,
Sort of unexpectedly. I just had this desire to go out and see a movie, and my one friend was able to go with me, so we went. And during the previews, there was a movie called Ouija.
Yep.
And as I was watching that preview, I was thinking, man, this is the most cliched horror bullshit I've ever watched.
Sure, yeah.
And yet there's still a market for it. That movie's probably going to do fine. And it had all the requisite scenes in it. The one with the person being dragged away from the camera.
Yeah,
The jump scare, the girl with the eyes that turn white. Like, it was so many things that I've seen so many times.
The ghost is coming from inside the house. I really think, and I've never been one of these people, and I'm not looking down on these people, but I think there's people who just say, you know what, I'm in the mood for a shitty horror movie.
Oh, yeah?
I think there are people who, like, who are just in for that. They're like, you know, I go and see a couple horror movies a year, and they don't have to be good. They just have to scare me, and, you know, jump scares are effective, I guess.
Right, I guess that's the thing with me, is like I have a pretty high threshold for scares in the first place, so jump scares don't even do it, so what's left for me to watch then?
Yeah, just like trash, basically.
It's like a roller coaster that doesn't go up any hills. I'm like, all right, well, when does this end? Bad trip. Oh, damn.
Ooh, tough luck, buddy. Might want to save that pill until you get an item that may show up on your floor, if you know what I mean.
I don't actually know what you mean, but it's okay, because I don't really care. I'm gonna go in 4 rooms now.
I don't think I've seen very many horror movies in the theater at all, Nick. I've seen When a Stranger Calls, the 2006 thriller starring Camilla Bell.
Okay, I think I've heard the title. I don't think I know anything about the movie, though. Does it involve a stranger?
This lady she's like a high school senior, and she's babysitting some... Could you repeat that for the rest of the class, please?
I died on the first floor.
How did it happen?
Well, the bad trip pill kind of did me in a little bit, and then I just made a couple of bad moves.
Nick, you should pursue your item rooms as soon as possible.
Well, I had Mom's contacts, and I was actually pretty happy about the way the run was shaping up. I just didn't really do very well. I'm gonna do it much better the second time around.
I would advise it.
Me too.
Nick died to pin? That's not true, is it?
No, it's not. I was just a random enemy.
But I think maybe you did die to pin once, and that's where, like, oh, now I get it. Elucidator was making a funny.
You just figured that out, huh?
Nick died to pinwheel, I get it.
Oh, there was a bomb here, now there's poop. I don't like that at all.
You know what? I'm not going to become Guppy, you guys.
I'd really like that.
I'll forgo Guppy.
Ooh, Bloody Penny, okay. We can roll with that.
If you want to go and take a ride with me, you need your trinket to be Bloody Penny. Oh, well. Hey,
that's pretty good.
Must be the boogie.
Must be the penne. Must be the penne.
I'm not talking about pasta, Nick.
That's an Italian restaurant that I want to visit.
Must be the what?
Hey, must be the penne.
That's Nelly's Spaghettitorium. Spaghettorium.
Yeah, I mean, you need a good spaghettorium if you're going to talk about Italian food.
Yeah, I don't really like...
Part of the whole thing.
I don't really like Italian food that much. I'm sorry to say. I know a lot of people do.
You can eat it with chopsticks if you're into that.
I think that makes more sense than eating it with a fork sometimes.
Yeah, spaghetti is like, it's noodles. That's what chopsticks were meant for.
I don't know about that, Nick. I don't know if I'd go that far. NL,
you wouldn't eat spaghetti with chopsticks?
What's it? Tinted Rock. Did I forget about a Tinted Rock? That's my bad.
Hey, Mom contact again.
Oh, congratulations, Nick.
Went to a different room this time.
NL, do you consider yourself to be on Diamond Dallas Page's level? Well, in terms of physique, net worth, influence, doing good in other people's lives, yoga skills, hair length, finishing move, I would say yes to all of those. So yeah, I'd consider him almost not on my level, to be honest.
Are you and Diamond Dallas on the same page, is the way that you should have phrased that.
Are you and Corbin Dallas on the same page? You gonna do it?
No,
Oh, okay.
and I only just barely remember what that's a reference to. I know I've heard that name before, but I don't remember what it's from.
It's the sixth element, man.
Oh, okay.
The 6.9th element.
They should really make the 7th element. What's up with that?
That's lithium.
Oh, Li. They're a good host. I like them.
yeah.
They do good work.
Poor and weird. Well, up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Thank you, despite being on a fixed income, thank you very much for dedicating some of it to our support. I appreciate that.
And I want to thank Sue Withers for the $5 donation with the message, Daddy, I need cummies, I'm squishy. This is a Tumblr meme. I almost said mim. Well, thank you for the donation. That's a very strange message, but I understand that it's not from you specifically.
Excuse me, what? I just had like a Danny Glover moment. Like I'm getting a little too old for this shit. What just happened?
Sue Withers asked me for cummies and called me daddy, so I felt kind of weird for a second, but we're okay now.
I kind of don't understand.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Me either. It's a meme.
Oh, I get it. Now when you call it by the right name, now I understand. Twisted100, thank you very much for the subscription. That doesn't mean I'm going to give your sequel, The Wonderful 101, any better coverage. Or play it at all, I guess. Nick, I have a shameful confession to admit.
What's that?
For all of the shit that I've said about Dynasty Warriors, I kind of find myself with an inkling, a little bit of a desire to play Hyrule Warriors.
Well, there's one solution to that. You could buy it.
Yeah, but I think I'd probably play it for like an hour and then be like...
Well, I mean, you can't, like, do a review of it, so... I don't know what to tell you, man. Watch YouTube videos. I bet someone else is gonna do it. Someone with proper authorization.
Jim Sterling reviewed it, and he gave it 5 stars. But in the review, or 4.5,
out of 5?
sorry. Yeah. In the review...
that's a whole bunch.
You never do a review out of 10 stars, man. Come on. What do you think you're freaking Isaac Asimov or something like that? That was the worst image.
No, I don't think I'm Isaac Asimov. I just didn't realize you were talking about stars at first. And now that I understand, yeah, 5 is the only way to go.
But in the review, by the way, Lead and Jelly, thank you for the subscription as well. It's my favorite kind of sandwich. But in the review, he basically says, like, you know, if you don't like Dynasty Warriors, you're not gonna like it that much, but fuck you if you don't like Dynasty Warriors. And then everybody who, like, wasn't all that into Dynasty Warriors in their reviews seemed to give it, like, a 3. Or a 3 out of 5, I should say. And I'm like, I don't know, man. When I was a kid,
that's tough to gauge.
Sometimes I would find myself, like, wanting these games and not really understanding why. I'd be like, I really want to get, like, YLI Country Club. And then people would be like, why? And I'd be like,
don't do that.
Shit, dude, I don't know. Are you a big fan of golf? No, not really. I just feel like YLI Country Club is the kind of thing that I want in my life right now. That's what I feel.
Like saying that word.
You don't like saying... I love saying that word, YLI, man.
YLI?
It's the most popular sport on the Arabian Peninsula.
That's like the weird enemy from Mega Man. Dr. YLI.
Oh, that's Dr. Wiwi.
Depends where you get your info from, I suppose. I want to say thank you to Snooky, by the way, for the $5 donation and the heart message, as well as Gonsman for another $5 donation, who says, "Can I get a shout out as I'm getting married later this week?" Of course, congratulations. And thank you very much for the donation.
Yeah, you're welcome.
This guy's not even going to congratulate you.
Well,
what a scum.
Sure, get married. Millions of billions of people do it every year. Big deal.
Big deal.
Congratulations
well, I'm happy
on
for you.
Congratulations on breathing oxygen.
Sounds like you made the right decision about who to donate to, so thanks very much.
No, really, that's it's an important step in any person's life.
Marriage.
YLI Country Club.
Have they subscribed to you yet, the YLI Country Club?
Dude, if they could do it and spell it, that would be great. That's the last donation Nick will get from that guy. Yeah, there you go. Because ladies, right? Once they get a hold on your finances, it's all just purses and shoes.
I don't want to go down that road.
Well,
it doesn't matter if you're joking or not. Somebody's going to get mad at you.
Probably his wife.
Yeah, presumably.
How's your run going thus far, Nick?
Well, I just lost like 3 spirit hearts on freaking dumbass boss number 2. But I'm doing okay other than that. I got PhD this time to go with my mom's contacts, and that's gonna mean I don't get that stupid bad trip this time.
You lost 3 spirit hearts on famine?
Yeah. And counting, actually. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this guy.
You've been hit 7 times?
Yeah, he kept, like, I was trying to do the circle around him, and he kept doing, hey. And then it just shot me with one of the 4 or 3 projectiles. What are you gonna do? Sometimes you make mistakes.
I'll take your word on that.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't understand, I'm sure.
I never make any mistakes. Just watch my Prison Architect series, where I totally did not blow up the front half of my prison trying to move my water pump.
Did you sort out that whole saw blade thing with the cutting up logs?
I did. It's not as elegant of a solution as I would like, but it does work now.
Hey, Poor and Weird just subscribed to me as well. Thank you so much. And yeah, again, same sentiment from me. Despite your financial situation, I appreciate that.
Look at this copy dog.
Yeah, copy pasta, more like.
I already told you I don't really like it. I do like penne, though. I can get down with some penne.
You should go visit the Spaghettitorium. I think you'd like it a whole bunch.
I don't like cream sauces. I love saying that sentence, but I'm not really a big fan of cream sauce.
I heard you'd take some cream sauce on the top of your head for $250,000.
There's a lot of things I don't like that I would do for $250,000. I'll just leave it at that.
I'm gonna waste 2 bombs, and I hope this is gonna work out for me. Here we go.
Why did Miley Cyrus break up with her boyfriend?
Oh, I don't remember. It was a good reason, though.
Financial differences.
Oh, that's sad.
She's on tour a lot.
It's not financial differences. You just missed her.
NL, what is your opinion on quesadillas? I'm for them. Very much so. How do you feel about quesadillas, Nick?
I don't understand what argument I could make against them if I was trying.
When you said I don't at first, I was like, oh shit, we found him. We've made first contact with an alien species.
That's not the way that went.
Yeah, thank God. What's not to like about quesadillas?
I can't think of anything, like, unless it's burned. But that's not the quesadilla's fault. That's the preparation of the quesadilla.
Exactly.
Really not a fan of burnt quesadillas.
It's like saying you don't like air because the person you're next to has bad breath or something like that. It's not.
Right, so the person next to you won't stop farting.
Yeah, exactly. If someone out there legitimately doesn't like quesadillas, don't just make it up for attention. If you're a legitimate quesadilla denier, and you've had them before, not just like, well, I don't really like the idea of them. No, you have to have eaten a quesadilla and not enjoyed it on a consistent basis.
The idea, more like the quesadilla.
Oh, I get it. Also, it's pronounced quesadilla. Sorry, Poppycop, I forgot about that.
Quesadilla.
What if you're lactose intolerant? Okay, straight up, if you have to find like a special case, if you have to find a loophole, it doesn't count.
That's special pleading fallacy. You're out.
Boom.
Hey, thanks very much to Sue Withers for the subscription. Really appreciate it very much, having the support. And there's also a couple of donations that I'm going to read here as soon as I finish this room off.
All right, well, I'm going to say thank you to Aggro Midget quickly then.
You may.
Is it the Aggro Midget? It was spelled differently in the subscription box, but, you know, you're the Aggro Midget in my heart, whether you are the Aggro Midget in reality or not.
You can spell it however you want, as long as you're the same person.
Exactly. 100%. How could I deny that? I agree. I don't like cheese. What the heck? Quesadillas are gross. Just have a burrito instead. How are quesadillas gross if you like burritos? It's the same ingredients, just organized in a different fashion.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
What, you like your food cylindrical instead of circular? It doesn't make any sense. You like pizza? Oh, never have a pizza. Just roll it up into a freaking taquito instead.
No, I only eat dodecahedrons, so get out of here.
It makes it very difficult. Yeah, I can really only eat like everlasting gobstoppers. NL,
I eat non-Euclidean food shapes.
This is bullshit. People are telling me it ruins the bread integrity. Grilling a tortilla does not ruin the integrity of the tortilla.
It actually reinforces it.
Exactly, it makes it stronger. Plus, you have the binding agent in the cheese that keeps it all together.
That's a binding agent. If you've done any food science at all, this is like Food 101. Binding agent, food integrity, bread integrity, any integrity at all, you would know what we're talking about here.
Oh, then we got one more dude who's saying, what the fuck is a quesadilla? I can't even go down that road.
What?
That's, you need some help.
What planet do you live on?
How have you
Uranus?
gone? Even, like, our quesadillas just, I assume they're not universal, but like.
Yeah, they are.
I hope that they would be.
You go to the bottom of the ocean and they're eating quesadillas left and right and center.
Back in Atlantis, that's where they were originally invented.
Yep. Not a lot of people know that these days. The common knowledge is just kind of faded out. It's really quite sad.
People don't read anymore.
They have no respect for their history. You know, learn from your elders. The whole saying about, you know, learn from the past so you don't repeat your mistakes.
Yeah.
Nobody does that. They just repeat their mistakes for the fun of it now.
Exactly. Blessed are the forgetful, for they get the better even of their blunders.
Wow, that's like an actual Pope.
Yeah, suck on that shit, Alexander Pope. I'm still alive, and I'm repeating your words without giving you attribution.
Oh, look, it's Abel. I still hate this guy.
I got that guy.
Hate that guy. Thank you to FabZeke, or FabZik, for the donation of $257. Here's some monies for you and your affords. Nick, did you check out the game Really Big Sky? It's a mix of R-Type and Geometry Wars plus randomly generation. Just saying, yeah, I really liked Really Big Sky, actually. I want to play it some more someday. I didn't unlock all the stuff. Yeah, I'm glad to see that it's getting some more exposure these days, because I thought it was kind of underrepresented when it came out. Do you ever get around to trying it?
Yeah, I played it way back in the day.
Sometimes you turn into a drill. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the sweetest part.
Other times you don't turn into a drill and then you hit a planet and you die. That's not so good.
Yeah, I know. You remember a lot more about the game than I do.
Oh, I played it actually for like 10 hours, I think. I was really into it, actually. I was enjoying unlocking all the stuff in it. Then something else came up and I stopped playing it.
Nick, the master of unlocking. K Seiji, up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. And your name sounds dangerously close, if my pronunciation is close, to the most offensive Korean swear word.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say quesadilla.
Also true, yeah. You're not wrong about that.
So I'm hesitant. I want to kind of rant about Maze Runner a little bit, but I also don't want to spoil it at all for anyone since it only just came out this Friday.
Please, Nick, as a 29-year-old adult male, tell me about the intended for a teenage audience based on a young adult fiction series movie, Maze Runner.
Okay, so I didn't have any idea about the origin of this story at all. I didn't actually even realize that it was a novel to begin with or a book to begin with, nor that it was a young adult film. Wait, that makes it sound like porn. You know what I mean. So I went to it, and it was just, like, really bad writing. But the premise is so good that I didn't care for about 3/4 of the movie until they hardly addressed the premise for a very, very long time. And then I started to care again. And then it just became kind of a slog towards the end.
You see it in AVX?
No, I don't actually know what that is. That's 3D or something?
I don't know. Remember when we saw, well, Cake Lord 85, thank you for the subscription as well, but we saw Guardians of the Galaxy, and there were so many things on the ticket that we didn't even know if we bought the ticket for the right movie.
Also, on my credit card statement, the thing that it charged to was a really strange name of a business.
It's like Dolby, custom Doppler effect or something.
It was actually, it didn't even sound anything to do with movies. It was like Cool Shades something. Like, it had nothing to do with anything. I gotta look at the thing again, because I want to remember what it was.
Quesadillas aren't good also subscribed, but there's no way. I mean, I can thank you for the subscription, but I'm not spreading your message of hatred.
They're just being ironic. I don't think they really mean that.
If you had to ask me, like, what are the most likable foods on the planet, quesadilla would definitely be up there.
It's not very controversial to even say that, too, so I don't know why we're in that mode.
I fucking hate Tom Hanks. Why?
Yeah, what? Why?
Yeah, exactly. I fucking hate quesadillas. What do you hate? Cheese? Tortillas?
You don't like the idea of dipping something in something else? Some people hate that.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me.
You're out of your goddamn mind with this whole Tom Hanks thing and the quesadillas thing. Everybody loves those two. In fact, the idea of Tom Hanks eating a quesadilla is one of the least offensive things that exists.
That sounds like a good way to spend an afternoon, if you ask me.
Why doesn't he make a movie about it? Dude makes movies about weird stuff, like being on an island or like being trapped in an airport. Why doesn't he do that?
He doesn't make the movies. He's just an actor.
Running across the South? Actually, all of it. He ran through the whole thing.
Yeah, that's true.
11 cents.
Okay, if you can't eat cheese, then I apologize, but at the same time, your opinion's kind of moot, because it's not that you don't like quesadillas, it's that you can't eat them. Alright? There's a difference there. It's a subtle distinction, but a meaningful one.
Wait, the problem is the person can't eat them, so they're angry at the food itself?
Well, they're just like, be sensitive to the fact that I can't eat cheese. And I'm like, you know what? I am sensitive to that. That sucks, okay? But that doesn't mean you don't like quesadillas.
There's also people with celiac, too. Celiac disease, that's, you know, gluten intolerance.
Oh, I'm aware of what celiac is. Sir Slash and Mash. It's a great name. Sounds like it could be a boss from the PlayStation 1 third-person action game Medieval.
Oh, it really does. I was going to say Battletoads, but actually it sounds way more like what you said.
It's weird that you were thinking Battletoads, because originally I was thinking, like...
Battletoads.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Battletoads.
That's the same thing, right? I mean, they're sort of a parody, aren't they?
Yeah, you know. You got it.
Were they actually a parody, or did I just make that up?
I think you might have just made that up, but that's okay.
Oh. I make up a lot of things. It usually doesn't come back to bite me.
Oh, snap. This is good.
You remember what the fork does?
Yep.
Would you mind telling me?
Oh, sorry, you wanted to know. Okay.
I was curious, if you don't mind. If you don't want to tell me, that's okay, too. You don't have to.
It gives you life gain, or like HP gain on kills sometimes.
I think I'd rather have the Bloody Penny, actually.
Bloody Penny is a lot better, I think.
Alright, well, thank you for telling me about it. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. It's a better trinket than I have.
What do you have?
Nothing. Whole lot of nothing.
Oh, yeah, I have like 100% better trinkets right now.
The only trinket that showed up for me was the push pin, which I already have spectral tears, so it's like worthless.
I got the contract out of, or the pact out of the Devil Room, so that's pretty good.
I got one of those as well, Nick.
I passed on Spirit of the Night, though, because I would be dangerously close to death if I took it. It was 2 hearts again.
I picked up Spirit of the Night.
Figured you would.
NL, why do you think there's no second-person shooters? I used to ask that question when I was in, like, middle school, but...
Oh, I gotta remember what this means now.
Isn't it, like, from the perspective of the person being shot, or something like that?
Oh, is that what it is? Maybe that is right. That sounds like it could be right, actually. Maybe, if that's the case, there probably will be one of those eventually.
Yeah. There's all sorts of weird first-person shooters now. Super Hot, you know, time only moves when you move. Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which you play even though everybody just, you know, calls you a piece of shit the whole time. Somehow still fun.
I mean, I guess kill cams are kind of like a second-person shooter, right?
No, it's when you're being shot at, is what chat is saying to me. Oh, Mega64 just made a video of that today. Wow, alright, well, there you go.
What is the timing with that? That's hilarious. Maybe that person said it because they heard about that.
It's possible, yeah. Oh, that was...
Uh-oh. Don't explode on me, please.
Don't die, Nick. Please,
No,
God.
I'm not anywhere near dying. I have 6 hearts right now. But I just walked into a room full of explodey flies, and I didn't want them to all explode in a pile on top of me because I almost walked into one of them.
Screen cheat is the best example, really. That's what chat says.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I don't really understand why, but that's okay.
Screen cheat's weird and cool, so I accept that. NL, what are your views of macaroni and cheese? Not really a big fan.
Not a big fan, I had a feeling, because pasta plus molten cheese sounds like a thing you would be...
Molten cheese
like
I love, Nick. Don't try to accuse me of being some kind of cheese hater.
The thing about cheese with you is bread integrity, and I know that when it's in molten form, it's much more likely to mess with the integrity of anything around it.
No, it's a binding agent. We had this whole
we did just talk about this about the quesadillas.
We had this whole discussion about binding agents, then you come and stab me in the back with this you don't like cheese thing.
It's not exactly quite as deep as you just thought it was. I didn't try to stab you in the back.
I think you tried to stab me in the back.
It's a search for greater understanding is all it is.
Alright, I'll accept it, but I don't know if the public will be so forgiving.
I don't think they will, but it's okay, because I only need your friendship.
Calzone versus pizza? I like a calzone, but I prefer a pizza, I think.
Calzone's like a lot of work to eat for me.
For some reason, I could eat like 6 slices of pizza, no problem. But 1 calzone is like, hold up, buddy. Like, that's a lot of food.
Yeah, exactly. They're endless.
I don't know if it's like double the dough per bite or something like that. It's something about it creates like the food lump quicker than the pizza does.
It is a food lump. If you look at the thing, it's just a pile of cheese inside of a bunch of dough.
You pretty much got it there. But again, I don't know why you're always using these derogatory terms for cheese. It's a pile of cheese. That sounds negative, Nick.
Hey, do you think that that's really... Calling something a lump is negative necessarily?
I think it could be. Unless you attach a
sat
word to
alone
it.
in a boggy marsh, totally motionless except for a heart.
Yeah. Mud flowed up into Lump's pajamas. Totally confused.
Totally confused all the passing piranhas.
Yeah, it's a really tricky, like, anti-rhyme there.
She's in my head.
Yeah, something about that.
About Lump. Yeg Feta Doom donated $2. That's a hard one for me to say, and I'm sorry if I totally butchered that.
It's not in your language, so...
Nick, how does NL get enough calcium for his egg if he does not like milk? Also, he's pretty good at trivia. Also, what's your favorite jam condiment?
So I want to take a second to address that. I'm pretty sure calcium is one of those things that's like vitamin C, where everybody thinks you need a whole bunch of it and it's hard to get, but it's actually like the easiest shit to get in the whole world. Like, I don't drink... Well, I eat cheese, so there's calcium in that, but for the most part, I don't think you really need to find dietary sources of calcium unless you have, like, you know, bone density issues. You're, like, going through menopause or something.
I mean, calcium, if you just eat 1 slice of cheese, you'll probably be good for the whole day, right?
Look, I'm not a doctor or a nutritionist, but yes,
Well,
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Just 1 slice of Kraft Singles. Just jam that in your gullet and just roll on.
Yeah, 1 single's enough. It's confirmed. I confirmed
so, favorite jam condiment? It's not easy for me to answer, actually. It depends what kind of mood I'm in. If I do, like, tea with toast, I generally prefer a lighter colored jam, so like an apricot or a peach would be fine. But if I want to do, like, peanut butter and jelly, obviously I'm going to go grape.
That was exactly the right answer.
For you, or just in general?
No, like, we aligned perfectly on that. At first I was thinking, like, apricot. I don't really eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but when you said if I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I was like, this motherfucker's gonna say grape, and he did. He did say grape.
I've done raspberry also for PB and J's, but it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
didn't hate it, but I just felt a little weird afterward.
But apricot is one of those foods that the jam. Oh, that's so bad. The jam is way better than the actual fruit.
You could say like apricot is my jam.
Yeah.
Because in that case, it is literally. If I had to pick.
Chat's real mad about this whole grape thing, Nick.
Why? They hate grape jam?
I don't know.
I actually don't have your chat up right now, so I can't see.
That's gonna be a problem for you.
Oh, I'm gonna fix it.
Oh, I know why I can't access the boss trap room. Don't worry about it.
Have you figured out how to get into those rooms ever?
Don't even talk to me. What the fuck is up with Americans and grape-flavored things? That shit's gross.
I don't generally like grape-flavored things except for actual grapes and grape jam. Other than that, I'm pretty much out on grape.
I forgot that Americans invented wine.
Oh yeah, I actually like wine as well. Wine's pretty good. Pretty sure Nick is tired of Isaac? No, not at all. I actually am super into Isaac still.
This game's pretty good.
The only thing that you would get that impression from is the fact that I die so much, but that's really because I don't play enough.
It's true.
I'm out of practice.
We'll just start doing like 3 Isaac runs per NLSS. People will be thrilled.
Yeah, if we actually did that, I'd probably get better at the game, but I'm pretty sure you'd lose viewership.
No.
No, maybe you'd gain viewership. We should try it as just like a control experiment one day.
Nah, I'm not gonna do either of those.
Just like 3 hours of Isaac. You haven't done enough already today, right?
Fully like 30% of my work week is Isaac, so I love it.
So add another 30%. What's wrong with that?
People are, you know, motivation has two sides. I'm coming at this from like I've been playing a lot of Counter-Strike, and you end up in these games with Smurfs, who are people that are really good, but they get
Small and blue.
Exactly. Papa Smurf, can I lick your ass? You know, that kind of stuff. But they get new accounts so they can play with worse people because that, you know, they have more enjoyment in that. And the argument is always, well, playing with better people makes you better. True, but that's a gross oversimplification of motivation and like what drives motivation.
It's a parabola as well.
How about this? The more you play the game, the better you're going to be. And when I play with people who just shit on me, I don't want to play anymore. It's like saying, you know, the faster you run, the better a runner you're gonna be. Yeah, unless you like break both of your freaking legs running too fast for yourself, and then you never want to run again because you associated with broken legs.
Yeah, I mean, something like what you just said seems reasonable. In general, I kind of look at it like there's a threshold with which I'm willing to put up with being bad at something as long as I feel like I have some upward chance of mobility.
Yeah.
But if I'm just getting stomped, that's gonna break me real fast.
And that's where I was trying to come with Isaac, is like, you know, you gotta take it day by day. You don't want to do like 12 Isaac runs and be like, I'm gonna get better, because if you lose all 12 of them, you're gonna be like, well, not playing this game ever again.
I think it's a little late for that to actually come into play for Isaac at this point. I don't think there's anything Isaac could do right now that would make anyone not ever play it again.
I believe I'm with Naked General on this one. A sentence I've been longing to say for a long time. He says, you learn the most from people who are just a bit better than you. And I agree with that.
Sometimes you even learn from people who are a bit worse than you because you see what you do better than them.
You're not wrong.
I had a $1 donation coming from Mithon, who says, please tell Northernlion I love him. Done.
All right.
And thank you for the donation.
Mission accomplished.
And then I had a $5.69 donation from Spoony Bob, who says, love the show, and it's consistently the most amusing part of the day. Oh, thank you for saying that.
That's very nice.
Still holding out hope that you can get NL to play EVO. It's not even an action platformer, your dongle. It's like half of an action platformer, let's be honest.
It's unlikely.
Even if it's unlikely, there's always a chance I can get Rob to play it.
Yeah,
I bet he'd actually be into
Yeah,
it.
he's more tolerable, or he's more tolerant
He's
of...
more tolerant.
Sorry, he's more tolerant of your nonsense shenanigans.
I got him to play Mall Quest, and he loved it.
Yeah, and you're both playing fucking Clicker Heroes. I've been seeing a lot of buzz on Clicker Heroes. I was like, then I realized it was just
He asked
you
me
and...
if we should play it for this stream.
Oh my god. Yeah, I realized it was just you and Rob. There wasn't a lot of buzz. It was just the two of you. And then I was like, you guys have been playing this a lot. Would it be good for the stream? And you're like, you just click. It's like Cookie Clicker.
It's
and
the
I'm like,
same
oh,
as Cookie
shit.
Clicker with an RPG skin over it, basically. But that's good enough for me. I like that game.
Yeah, you're into that sort of stuff, which is
Masochistic,
fine.
beating up myself with clicking, yeah.
I'm jelly of your headphones. Mine gave me a bald spot. Well, what do you think happened to me?
Should I take a D20? I don't think I should, right? D6 is still the way to go.
D20 sucks, man. Unless you want to break the game, I think D20 sucks.
All right, I'm leaving it.
The
I was
only
thinking
thing-
about maybe trying to re-roll stuff
If
later.
you have an arcade,
I actually just used it on the arcade, and I only got some crap out of it. It wasn't that good.
well, you want to play the blood bank like forever.
If I did, it exploded in like 2 tries.
Oh, all right. Well, fuck you too.
I got
man.
an IV bag, and I re-rolled it, and that's how I got the D20, actually.
Ah, I get it. Makes sense. What floor are you on anyway?
Leaving Caves 2 right now.
Here's an interesting discussion, Nick.
Okay,
Hyper Nutsta says
I like it.
crunchy versus soft tacos, or hard shell tacos versus soft shell tacos. What do you where do you fall there?
I think it's interesting that we actually talk about food like fully 50% of the show.
Yep.
It's like games and food and also dicks.
We're solving a lot of problems.
But as far as this whole soft hard taco situation goes, I am very firmly in the hard taco camp.
Really, it's an
Yeah,
interesting discussion then.
I went through a period in my life when I was a young child where I was all in on soft tacos.
Right.
And one day I came to my senses and I was like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever done.
So, if you asked me, would I rather eat like a tortilla or tortilla chips? It's not even a question. Tortilla chips. But
Right, what are you going to do with the tortilla unless you make a quesadilla out of it, right?
you got it exactly right. Instead, when it comes to tacos, though, I love the idea of hard shell tacos, but I always find that the hard shell taco ends up tasting like a stale tortilla chip, and also on the first bite just crumbles into nothingness.
Okay, I blame you for that, first of all, because I think you're not good at eating them.
How am I? You take a bite of it, what's supposed to happen? The whole thing just crumbles because it relies on itself?
Okay, here's the part where I think I transitioned from a child to a man, and it's when I realized how to eat a taco properly.
How do you eat a hard shell taco, Nick? How do you
It's
properly
strategic.
eat a...
You can't just chomp into the thing. You gotta bite in a way where it breaks apart reasonably.
Nick, a lot of people in chat are agreeing with me on this one.
Fuck. Are you gonna make me question my world again? You're not getting me back in soft taco camp.
I just
Not
want some
going.
answers here. I would, if I could have a hard shell
Tortada.
a hard
probably
shell
it.
taco that had the structural integrity of a soft shell taco, but the taste of a fresh tortilla chip, I'd be on board, no problem.
I have had that experience.
I have
several
never had. I'm
times.
jealous. I'm jealous and a little bit skeptical, but jealous, but mostly like disbelieving, but also a little jealous.
Also skeptical. Don't
You're a
forget.
liar, Nick. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's happened.
Don't eat a
Oh,
hard
yep,
shell
I have a-
taco like a fucking 3-year-old and it won't happen. No one's giving me any concrete answers on how to eat a hard shell taco to
I
make
can't
it...
explain it in words. You just gotta eat it properly.
Oh, this is horse hockey. Absolute horse hockey.
Oh my god.
No one-
Tacos-
No, it's like the Supreme Court decision on pornography where the judge was like, I can't describe pornography, but I know it when I see it.
Tacos v. Larry Flint.
It's all bullshit. You're all talking out of your asses. You're all bought out by the old El Paso company.
You're gonna say the old alpaca company.
That's why I need to go to Taco Bell so I can have like a cheesy gordita crunch or something in my life, because that's a soft shell wrapped around a hard shell, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So I think, and with cheese in the middle. So I think you get the best of both worlds there, but I've never had one.
The cheese is actually a binding agent in that
Oh,
situation.
I'm aware of the structural and engineering use
It's
of the
rarely
cheese.
molten in that situation, though. It's usually mostly solidified.
That's fine by me.
Oh, Zombros. I'm actually having a pretty good run here. I think this might actually go somewhere.
I'm glad to hear that.
Just need a little bit more damage or a little bit more health. I think either one will do me properly.
You have to eat the top first and then carefully eat the rest? Is that really true?
Well, I go top left, then bottom to kind of equal out.
When you eat the
amount.
bottom, then the whole bottom crumbles.
No, well, it doesn't for me. I don't know what you're doing.
I gotta play Jenga with this guy.
I'm actually pretty good at Jenga. I had a $2.69 donation come in from Pascadox, who says, Hey Nick, thanks for the hours of entertainment. I know you're from New York. I'm a Magic judge on Long Island, and if you ever play in real life, you've got a free entry into any of my tournaments. That's very kind of you.
I didn't know
And
you
thank
knew
you for the
Magic.
donation. Yeah, I play Magic sometimes, actually. I've tried to get you to play Magic with me about 100 times, but you gave up, or I gave up on getting you to play Magic with me. It's okay.
I mean,
You're still welcome to join our series at any point.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
I know.
I like you guys, but I just have no interest in playing Magic.
The thing is, we don't really play Magic that seriously. We just kind of dick around and talk, and the Magic just happens in the background.
Also, every episode is like an hour long.
Over an hour now. We go like an hour, 20 minutes usually.
And then also there's like permanent scheduling conflicts from what I've seen.
Oh yeah, we tend to do them on Sunday night and Thursday night.
Sounds like a nightmare for someone who doesn't really like Magic that much in the first place.
That's fine. Yeah, just thought I'd give you the opportunity again.
I appreciate it. I do appreciate the offer.
And I had a $4.69 donation coming from Alex Walsh. She says, figured you would make more from this than a subscription, but heart. By the way, soft shell tacos the way to go. Come on, Alex. Thank you for the donation, but I have to, respectfully disagree.
Someone said soft shell tacos aren't even tacos. That's like the exact opposite of how it actually is. The original tacos in Mexican cuisine were soft shell. The hard shell taco is a like Tex-Mex bastardization, dare I say.
Wow, they really had it hard back then.
No, they had it soft exclusively. That's what we're trying to sort out here.
Yeah, that sucks. What an awful existence. They probably didn't even know it.
Look, if there's ever been an argument about food that I'm flexible about, it's this one. I need to be convinced, though. I need to, tasting is believing, right?
If there's ever been an argument about food that I'm flexible on, it's that I love soft tacos. That actually makes a lot of sense.
I mean that I would eat and probably prefer a hard shell tacos. I'm an acolyte of the crunch, Nick. The crunch, no matter, I'll eat it. If it's crunchy.
Right. You bite the fry bites back, my man.
Actually, like, one of the only channels I consistently watch on YouTube is Damn Drops. And I don't even know why, because I never, half the food isn't even available in Canada, and, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of it is just, like, paid marketing. He's like, he's reviewing this KFC bucket, and he's like, click on the annotation and watch me do this video with KFC on the KFC channel. And I'm like, all right, so this video is, like, paid for by KFC, but the way he describes it, it's just so...
He's very entertaining and charismatic, and he just seems like such a fun guy to hang out with.
He really does. You got it precisely correct.
I would definitely want him on the stream if he was willing.
Yeah, we'll have him and Flula.
I mean, I don't know if he likes video games very much. Maybe he does. I mean, not a lot of people just hate video games these days, I guess. Except for you.
Yeah. You got me. Oh, video games. I don't play video games, Nick. I play esports.
Yeah, you just play Counter-Strike. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
When are you coming back to Dota, man? Emerson's waiting.
Nah, the Dota train has sailed, man. Counter-Strike is a more enjoyable game to play casually, in my opinion, because if you die, you just alt-tab and go look at a funny picture or something and then come back. Whereas in Dota, you're in a trance state of fucking despair for an hour at a time.
At least an hour, hopefully longer.
No.
Nothing like an hour and 40-minute game that you lose, right?
Yeah, that you know you're gonna lose from 40 minutes on, but
your team's tryharding the whole time.
One guy on your team is just consistently farming the jungle and is like, I can do it, man. If you just let me get to 80 minutes. Let me get the Midas. Okay, well I got the Midas. Let me get the Divine Rapier. Okay, let me get my Mjolnir, and then you're just like, oh fuck, dude. Sure.
You get the sword that he drops, and then the other team picks it up and kills you with it.
Yeah, that's the Divine Rapier, man.
Right, you gotta get that.
That's the best. And they farm for that, and then they lose it in the first team fight, and they're like, well, GG. Okay. It was really fun watching you play video games for 45 minutes while I was miserable.
Emerson would still play it with you, though.
There's some value in Dota, man. That game is fun and addictive and all that stuff, but it's also horrible.
Wow.
Psychologically horrible. That game turns me into a different person.
I was not looking at my OBS for a second, and I missed a $50 donation. Holy shit. Thank you very much to Vajmore. Fantastic name as well. NL is a cretin. Eating a crunchy taco is not difficult. There you go. There you have it. It's just fact.
You just cherry-picked
Thank you so much for that donation. That is really, really nice of you.
NL,
We're cherry picking?
NL, I know you're not a fan of milk. How do you feel about it? In all caps, chocolate milk. Careful.
Meow.
I might blow your mind here. I don't like it that much.
Well, if he's not a fan of milk, why would chocolate milk be any different?
Nick is asking a very important question that I would advise you to pay attention to.
I like chocolate milk. I was actually like pretty into chocolate milk in my high school days.
What do you mean you were into it? Like if you wrote your MySpace profile back then, it would say like chocolate milk enthusiast.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that. I would just prefer to probably drink the chocolate milk over the regular milk sometimes. Not all the time.
That's all it takes to be pretty into chocolate milk?
Well, some people like go out of their way to avoid it. I wouldn't say I was one of those people. So how about that?
I'm thinking you're one of those people, if you know what I mean. One of those people.
One of those people. What does that mean, those people?
One of those people.
Are you insulting, like, a lot of people right now, or what are you doing?
I have no idea. I'm just talking bullshit. Nick was heavy into the CM scene.
Yeah, the CM scene is all big back then.
You might remember me from my
early
BBS days. I was Mind Jammer on the chocolate milk sub-forums.
I hung out with Christian Stance. He made level 3 in Minecraft. You might be aware of him.
He's like a billionaire now.
Yeah, one would hope.
He's Notch's
son. Out of
son.
the Minecraft game.
Christian Notch's son.
Classic Christian Stance. Bud Weaver just donated $30.69. Thank you so much for the generosity. I recently got in trouble and thusly suspended from work for 3 months, and you guys have provided a lot of fun and entertainment to keep my mind off things. Greatly appreciated. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things are okay, and thank you very much for the donation.
Yeah, take care of yourself, man. Hope you don't need that $30 to get you through the next 3 months.
That's what I'm thinking.
But if you do, too bad.
I mean, I'll give it back if you really need it.
Nick's gonna spend it on Diablo 3 microtransactions.
That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Get out of here. Also, I think I'm done with Diablo now. I think I got what I needed to get out of it. I haven't played it in, I think, a week now.
That's not true, because on Thursday, you told me...
Was it Thursday? Okay, so almost a week.
On Thursday, you're like, yeah, I lost myself in Diablo all day.
I forgot what day it was that I stopped playing it. It was the day after that happened then.
Okay, so it was Friday. It was a week ago or 2 days, basically. Whatever comes first.
I have no concept of time at all. I'm terrible. Alex Walsh, since apparently my $4.69 donation didn't go through, the love is still real, man heart. No, I totally read it. Thank you for the $1 donation, though. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Oh my god, freaking Meat Boy just pushed a bomb into me and gave me damage. That's rude.
Third level Meat Boy is all sorts of effed up. Nick's gonna blow it all on Belgian lait au chocolat. That's chocolate milk, Nick. It's Belgian chocolate milk.
I could probably buy a lot of chocolate milk for $30.
You could probably buy like 30 gallons of chocolate milk. Is that a lot of chocolate milk?
Much.
Yes.
That sounds like a little
I would
much.
say that is a lot of... I don't even want to talk about what item just showed up on that reroll. Fuck off.
Abel?
Chocolate milk.
You were kind of asking for that, let's be honest.
I was definitely asking for it.
You were losing by 3 floors. Is that how this goes?
Yeah, you're in a bad position, Nick. I'm beating you balls of steel style. You gotta get up on the race meta, man. The secret is that you don't take the shovel when it shows up on the Deal with the Devil.
Where the hell are these hearts I thought I had? Okay, I guess I don't have them anymore.
Actually, now that I think about it, the shovel might be banned in Balls of Steel. I can't remember.
I mean, what way could it be useful other than to exploit things?
Well, they ban items that can give you, like... Or maybe that's Boiler. They ban items that can help you skip floors. So, like the shovel, Dead Sea Scrolls, stuff like that.
I love Redfoot Mom.
Yeah? She's the easiest mom,
easy.
probably. Most of the time, she's the easiest mom. If you have, like, a really high charge Brimstone or something like that, it can be annoying.
No, I have really fast tiers with, like, Mom's contacts on them and a bunch of damage, so I'm kind of enjoying this.
NL, how do you feel about sunflower seeds? I'm kind of for them. I think they're fine.
I have a problem with how to eat them properly, but other than that, I'm into them.
Remember when I had said that Josh eats the shells and he got really offended?
I spit them out, but I just, like, chew them for a while and get the salt off them and then get rid of them.
That's you could argue that a lot of foods are like this, but sunflower seeds to me are just like salt
delivery mechanism.
Yeah, you got it.
Just had a donation of $20 from Ted Demons. Hard Shell Master Race, Burn the Heretic Ryab. Thank you very much for that generous donation. Also, thank you to Twisted_100 for the subscription. Welcome to the quarry.
Yes, what's your monetization strategy for Twitch? Well, we argue about food, and then people subscribe to or donate to vote with what they think.
It's not really what we intended to happen. But,
we made $100 million last year.
Yeah, that didn't happen though.
Well, the year's not over yet.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You never know, man.
Yeah, October is going to be a big month for soft shell tacos.
You think so?
I don't know. It could be. Maybe Taco Bell's got a big initiative to bring them back. I mean, let's be honest. Their marketing for soft shell tacos is totally nothing.
It's just like...
If they wanted to sell them, they could probably sell them a lot better than they are.
Yeah, you think so? Well, Nick, you're always telling people how to do their jobs.
Have you ever
why don't you
gotten a
just...
cold call?
Why don't you dedicate 30% more of your work week to the Binding of Isaac? Hey, Taco Bell, you suck at marketing your shit.
Well, they're fine at marketing hard shell. I've just never seen them really push soft shell. Have you ever gotten a phone call? It's like, hey, you should come down and try our soft shell tacos. They're actually really good.
Look, if any fast food restaurant phoned me with a marketing campaign, that's the end. I'm never going back.
What do you mean that's the end? They're just trying to keep you in the loop.
My phone is reserved for... You can text me whatever you want. You can text me bullshit. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, not too much. How about you? That doesn't bother me. If you phone me, someone better be in the fucking hospital, or I forgot to pay like a bill or something like that. That's what my phone is. If you call me, or you can set up, you can text me and say, hey, I'm gonna call you, and then that's fine. But if you call me out of the blue, it better be a fucking emergency.
There was that one time I think I called you at PAX one, and you didn't hate me after that, so I think you're lying.
I didn't say it to your face, but I was probably like, oh, who died?
No.
And now I get like 4 calls a day, and they're all like, you want a cruise, you want a cruise. And I'm like, I don't even like, even if this was true, which it's obviously not, I don't even want to go on a cruise. I just want to work. That's what I want to do with my
I
time.
know that. I Flex at Kittens just subscribed. That's kind of an adorable scene that I've made in my head to accompany that name. Thank you very much for the subscription, and also thank you to Ted Demons and I'm Brian Cranston. All of you just subscribed at the same time. Thank you very, very much, everyone.
Give the cruises to the retirees. That's all I'm saying. I don't want them yet. One day.
One day you'll want them, because you'll be a retiree.
Yeah, one day. Probably like the day after Rebirth comes out.
Just record 75 episodes that day, and then just quit.
It's probably literally impossible.
Short runs.
Yeah, if I broke them into 10-minute episodes.
Oh yeah, that would work just fine. You should really think about doing that, since I like to tell people how to do their jobs.
It's a good business decision.
You won't get any backlash or anything either.
I doubt it, yeah.
Thank you for the $1.69 donation from Garnar13, and tell NL to come to Calgary so I can buy him lunch. Go to Calgary.
What a terrible business strategy.
Garnar wants to buy you lunch.
It'll be the better... I don't even want the most expensive lunch of all time. It would be like... The flight is probably like $300 at least.
Maybe you just want to visit Calgary. Why is that so hard?
Look, I have nothing against Calgary. I also have no reason to visit it.
Oh, did I say it wrong? Calgary?
You can say Calgary. I guess there... Yes, you did say it wrong.
Guppy's tail. Do I want that?
Why not?
I'm not going to become Guppy. I'm on the womb 1.
You could. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but there are enough Guppy items to do it.
I'm Guppy then.
I hope in Rebirth there's more transformations.
Yeah, there should be at least 50.
That's the number you
Every
wanted?
group of 3 items should change you into a different guy.
That's the number you've chosen to go with there? 50?
Oh, yeah, it could have been 69. What am I thinking? Any plans to give Archage a go? How do I say that word? There's an E in there.
I think it might be Archeage.
Archeage.
You gotta ask Mathis about that one, though.
Hey, Mathis. What's up with this Archeage game? How do I say it?
He's probably asleep. We recorded a bunch today. That dude lives a crazy life. I make fun of you, like, in a lighthearted way for your sleep schedule sometimes. You're, like, up
That's over, man. Those days are over.
I'm glad to hear that. For your own well-being, I'm glad to hear that. But, so you, for perspective, might be awake at like 4 p.m. Pacific time, which would be like 7 a.m. your time, and you haven't gone to bed. And I'd be like, whoa, that's pretty crazy. Mathis, we're recording today. We finished recording at like 4 p.m. his time, and he's like, yeah, I haven't slept yet. 4 p.m.
Oh, he's just completely backward then.
Yeah, he's got it turned right. Oh my, what the heck happened there? He's got it spun right around like a record, baby.
Yep, right round.
It's actually Arcade. You had it right.
Oh, okay. Archeage.
I kind of like Arcade.
What does that mean? Is that even a word?
It is now.
Study of archaeologists?
I don't think age is the study of anything.
It's the study of how old ages are. I don't know. How did I get 94 keys?
Got skeleton key, Nick.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Sometimes the, Occam's razor. Oh, yeah. Rayon. Rayon. It is not Rayon. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Hey, thanks a lot for that subscription.
Rayon.
Weird.
Wow.
I Flex at Kittens also just subscribed, but Mooba didn't pop up. I apologize for that.
I love flexing at kittens.
So, Nick, you're still going here.
Yeah, I don't think I have much life left in me, though.
Give it a try. I'm going to take Forget Me Now and then head down to the next floor.
I'm down to 3 hearts out of a total of 4, and I'm about to fight Mom's heart.
Yeah.
That could be a problem for me. I doubt I'll take much damage there, but it's the cathedral's coming up right after that.
Is that how that goes?
Yeah, I think so. Unless you have community remix, then I think it's like all bets are off. Who knows what's after that?
Yeah, now it goes Mom's Hearts, Isaac, Satan, Blue Baby.
That's a goddamn nightmare. Who has time for a run that long?
Generally speaking, you're either strong enough that you'll take them out quickly, or you're weak enough that you'll probably die to Isaac and then not have to waste your time with Shoal. That's the way I've found it.
Sounds annoying, though.
All right, Nick.
You're not really getting any more items out of the whole thing either.
Why don't you tell the people over at Community Remix HQ how to do their job, Nick?
That's all I do anymore. Who else can I tell how to do their job today? I don't know. I was hanging out with like AT&T people, and they were doing a fine job. I don't have to tell them anything.
Wow, Nick. Next thing you're gonna be, singing the praises of Comcast.
I don't think so. I don't think there's a lot that they could do to make me like them. Unless they just, like, dissolved. But then I wouldn't have anything to like, because they'd be gone.
Yeah, okay. Kind of see where you're going with that one.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Mom's heart.
Congrats.
Should I go to Sheol, or should I go to the cathedral? Oh, tough decision.
Oh, if you live long enough to get to the chest, I think you can get carried. Chris Coordinator. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
Welcome to the Lion Pride, Chris Coordinator.
Lion Pride.
Liam Neeson.
It's actually
He's in another movie, apparently, where he, like, kills people and takes names.
Non-stop?
It's like A Walk Amongst the Gravestones or something. Is that what it's called? And he totally put on his, like, I have very specific skills voice.
Damn, dude, I can't really blame him.
That's become his permanent character throughout all movies. He's like the new Vin Diesel of more intelligent action stars.
All you scumlords who love Taken made that happen. I hope you know that.
I like Taken. What was wrong with
You
Taken?
did it! You're responsible, for better or for worse.
I'm not sure about Taken 2. Taken 2 is kind of iffy, but I like the first one a lot. What is there to not like about Taken?
I don't think Taken's very good. I think it's okay.
Why?
People are like, oh shit, you gotta see Taken. Why? What's special about Taken?
Why don't you like it?
I just didn't think it was that good. It wasn't like I had some kind of like constitutional problem with it. I was like, oh, I can't, this isn't believable, blah, blah. No, it was just, I didn't think it was that entertaining.
Why?
Look, I saw Taken once. Like,
that's your problem right there.
Almost 5 years ago now. It's, you know, I was younger then, maybe even smarter. Maybe now I would actually enjoy it. But I didn't think Taken was amazing. I know a lot of people liked it a lot.
Would you say that you weren't taken with it?
Yeah, I would say that.
That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that.
What actor would you prefer over Liam Neeson? I don't have any problem with Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson's fine. Have you seen Darkman? He's hilarious in that.
Yeah, like swap out Liam Neeson with a different character, like Bruce Willis or something, or a different actor. What would you think about Taken?
I think that would make Taken worse. I'm willing to admit that. I like Bruce Willis well enough, but I think Liam Neeson, you know, he lended his own uniqueness to that role, and that made Taken at least a more noteworthy movie. I think the problem with Taken is not Liam Neeson at all. No.
So what's the problem with Taken?
I just don't find it that entertaining. I think it's, you know, it's kind of a by the numbers.
Get to the bottom of this damn question.
It's just kind of a by the numbers action movie. How do you feel
about?
The
numbers were extremely cool numbers, though.
How do you feel about the Book of Eli? How do you feel about Hostage? How do you feel about fucking Cellular? You know, like.
I don't know the answer to any of those things. Ra Oyan just subscribed. Thank you very much, Ra Oyan.
See, it's kind of a tricky one.
Is it like raw onion?
That's what I was thinking. But Nala Wraith just subscribed as well. Up down to the side. Welcome to the line.
Classic.
NL, would you prefer Taken or Man on Fire with Denzel Washington? I think both of them are not that good.
This man is on fire.
That's actually the
intro music.
It's the inspiration for that song. And the song is the inspiration for the movie. It's all weirdly looped around.
Nick doesn't read chat much. I only read messages that say I don't read chat. I actually look at it a lot, but I can't really speak to it very often because there's a lot of other things to talk about, unfortunately.
Yeah, you gotta do your job.
Yeah, I gotta tell everybody how to do their job and yell at Northernlion.
What movies do you like, NL? Why does it always have to be, oh, you don't like a movie that I like? Okay, what movies do you like? Because I'm certainly not gonna be biased against those now. I just don't like Taken that much. It's okay, you don't have to bring it in and, like, completely invalidate my taste. Different people like different movies.
I just don't understand why you won't tell me why you don't like it.
Nick, why don't you like freaking Brussels sprouts?
Oh, because they don't taste very good, and
yes,
also they have a bad texture, and also they don't really go on things that I generally eat very often.
Sure, yeah. That's why I feel like Taken wasn't entertaining. Didn't really, you know, titillate me.
It didn't tittle your lates, huh?
Didn't tittle my lates, man.
Alright, I just died, so we can get out of purgatory.
Alright, let me just beat the chest one last time.
Yeah, I got killed by Isaac at the end of Cathedral. I didn't have enough health.
Taken is like a 6, someone said. I think that's a relatively fair approximation.
Definitely 7.5 for me.
Oh my god, we're arguing over this. There's a 1.5 point difference. People will say, like, oh, a 6 isn't bad. No, okay, I don't think Taken's that good. I don't think it's a terrible movie. But I think it's disproportionately beloved for the quality of it, in my opinion. And it's just one man's opinion.
I get what you're saying. I think you're trying to compare it to the whole way that the internet has taken bacon and kind of run away with it.
Sort of, yeah.
They put it up on a pedestal, taken bacon. I think bacon's fine, but like the degree with which people freak out and need to make freaking weird objects that taste like bacon out of it, it's like,
yeah, sure. I'm with you on that.
Deal. Mix sucks. I agree.
I mean, I feel like I would like Taken more if people weren't like, you know, why do you like Taken? Well, it's an old dude as an action hero. He's like pretty old. Yeah, okay.
But he can back up his words with actions.
Yeah, like AKA every action hero ever.
Yeah, but you don't expect for him to be as good as he is.
Because he's old.
Not because he's old necessarily, but you don't know the degree of his training is very high.
He says it.
Yeah, he says it, but like you gotta see what he does because his actions speak louder than words, right? Like that part where he's up hanging by his arms on that pipe, and you're like, man, he's dead for sure. He has nothing to defend himself with, and then he hits the guy with the pipe in the head.
All right, put these in your favorite order. Taken, Ketchup, order. Grandma's Boy, Bad Rats. I have to excuse myself from Bad Rats because I haven't played it. I will say that the worst of those is Grandma's Boy, and then Taken is the middle, and Ketchup is the best of those for the three things.
For me, it's Taken, Grandma's Boy, Ketchup, Bad Rats.
You like Ketchup more than I do. How does that even work out?
I just really like, or don't like Bad Rats, that's all.
My god. In any case, that's it for our Isaac section. Thanks for joining us so far. We'll be right back with some Cannon Brawl. Don't go anywhere.
Or if you do come back.
I think Liam Neeson is so good in Taken because in the past he was Qui-Gon Jinn. I think that was...
I can't get behind that.
I think that's a Roger Ebert quote, actually.
That dude also said that games aren't art.
Yeah, what does he know?
Not a whole lot, actually.
He died.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
Not a lot about that specific thing, or when he was alive, I mean, not a whole lot. Right, Cannon Brawl time.
Wow. Someone photoshopped a picture of Tom Hanks eating a quesadilla already.
That would be a very good use of my time to look at, actually. I'm going to do that.
I retweeted it. But I'll be back in a second.
Shit, that's great.
It is really good.
Thank you for stupid... What is that? Stupid Onome? Stupid Onome? EF14. Thank you to EF14 for making that. Ruka! Who's a good kitty? I just don't understand Cannon Brawl. Oh, come on, Ninja TK. It's not that bad. You ever play Worms? It's kind of like Worms. Does Nick have an Ask FM? Yes, I do. It is exactly what you'd expect it to be. Ask FM/Rockley Smile or ask.fm/Rockley Smile. Feel free to ask me questions, by the way. I answer it on occasion, usually late at night. I get bored. I'm like, hey, what can I do while this video is rendering? Oh, I'll just answer like 6 questions from Ask FM. I always have a good time doing that. It's like self-reflective time. And then it's like the accumulative or accumulated knowledge that is then like showing up in my page for that is also kind of entertaining. It's just like I could read back like a novel of weird thoughts that I had at random times in my life. Do you know any of the Irish language? Unfortunately, no. Sorry. What is it about this NLSS making me crave Mexican food? Yeah, I kind of really want a quesadilla now, actually. Should have had one when I was out before. I had every opportunity to eat a quesadilla, and I just didn't do it. So my box that I've been waiting for with all my streaming stuff that I ordered still hasn't gotten here, even though it's been out for delivery since Friday. So I'm starting to get real pissed about this. I actually went, kind of an impulse buy, I went to get a cover for my phone or a case for my phone. And while I was there, I found out I had a bunch of credit for some reason with Best Buy. And I saw that they had Destiny. And I was like, well, I have credit, so I'll buy it. And I'm thinking maybe I'll do a stream at one point where we just do like random Destiny with whoever decides to play. So I thought that could be fun. I was hoping to get the package in so I could sort out my streaming setup and get my console set up on my monitor, but maybe tomorrow. I think it's got to be tomorrow because that's the last day that Amazon says it's due in.
What's this?
I ordered a HDMI switcher so I could send my signals from all my consoles to my one computer monitor, so that way I could stream from my desk instead of having to move all my shit to the other side of my room to stream console.
I'm with you on that one.
So I've just been waiting for that for a while now.
Fair enough.
That's the whole story. I was just talking about random shit while you were gone. I do that. Better than dead air for those of us who watch the dead air.
I'm glad. It's cool that you bought Destiny. I hope you enjoy it. From what I've seen of Kate playing it, if you like Borderlands, you will probably have a decent time, bare minimum, with Destiny.
I heard that echoing through my mind when I was holding it in my hand. I'm like, Ryan says like Borderlands.
And I want you to take it with a grain of salt, because maybe because I don't play that much Borderlands, the superficial similarities make it seem deeper and more meaningful than it actually is. Maybe if you play Borderlands, you're going to be like, oh, this scumbag doesn't realize the very subtle differences that make this super not Borderlandsy. But I doubt it.
Well, I have the ability to tell you that very soon.
Taking Your Eggs has just subscribed. Random level. Got to invite Nick to the game here.
Do you eat your tacos with mustard? I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer.
Nuts. My God. What is wrong with people in this day and age? Tacos are in a separate category of condiments. There are some condiments you use on tacos that you would use on other stuff, like perhaps salsa. You could have salsa on eggs, for example.
Sure.
But, good God, ketchup and mustard do not carry over into taco territory.
They
Absolutely
really
not.
don't. They don't go anywhere near taco territory. So, do you want to start simple and work our way up, or what are you thinking?
Oh yeah, like just start with play whatever you want.
Like easy peripherals or accessories or whatever.
I'm with you on that one. Yes. Someone asked, is this retribution for Mount Your Friends when Nick trounced me on Thursday? And the answer is...
Yeah, it is.
The answer is, I can say no because this just came out. It finally came out of early access, which is sweet.
Yeah, this game's really good.
I went to play... This is a weird reason to disqualify a game. I'll probably still do a Let's Look At for it, but I went to play it, and it still had my save from when I played the campaign ages ago, and I was like, I don't want to start midway through the campaign.
You can delete your progress.
Yeah, I know, but then I don't want... I've already done it. Oh, well, oops.
Is it telling me how to play this again? Oh, no, we're good. Never mind. Everything's fine. Hey, thank you very much to Anteater Superstar for the $6.90 donation.
Oh, here we go.
Destiny is a cheap ripoff of Ape Escape. Way to waste your money. All right, now I know, but thank you very much for the donation, Anteater, and welcome back to the stream. I haven't seen you in a little while.
Oh, Nick, I made a terrible mistake, man.
Not enough balloons or too many balloons?
I took build platforms instead of the normal balloons.
Oh.
Which is fine, except they're real expensive.
Oh, so you're not even going to be matter.
I think that's what they say in the movie Men in Black.
We should really just watch that and talk about it while we watch it, not on stream.
Oh, you're already shooting bombs at me?
Don't worry about it. Like, we could watch a movie and just kind of talk on our stream while we don't stream the movie, we just talk, and then people could, like, line it up at the same time.
I don't really want to do that on Twitch.
I'll find a new place to do it. We'll do it on YouTube.
Yeah, okay. Known for their much less restrictive copyright policies.
No, there's no copyright necessary. We're just talking. There's no picture. We could just do it like a, you know, the thing where you talk over a movie.
What thing?
The thing where you talk over the movie.
We can't
Mystery Science
do,
Theater 3000 style without the movie playing.
We can't do the thing, Nick. The thing's already been done. It's a movie. Yes, it's a movie made by John Carpenter.
Oh yeah, that thing's creepy as hell.
Dude, The Thing is a great movie.
I saw some making of footage of that, and I was really amazed. Like, they did a lot of practical effects in it, and it looked really convincing.
That's the movie that for me is like my cinema don't want none unless it's got animatronics. Hun, that doesn't really make any sense.
I liked it.
Nick, did you see that shit that I just pulled off right there?
Actually, no. Did you do something?
It was majestic, like a Jim Carrey film.
Wow, that's beautiful.
I've forgotten a little bit how to play.
That's what I want to hear.
Get that shield out of my fucking face.
Oh, that doesn't work.
I blew something up.
Yeah, that was kind of an important object, actually.
Ooh, that's... What the hell did you shoot at me there? What did you shoot at me there?
A bomb?
That was a bomb?
Of course that was a bomb. What do you expect it to be?
I don't know. It's just it did more damage than I thought it would.
That's okay.
Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. This nonsense over here. As usual, Nick's giving me some horse hockey. Nick, I'm gonna break your diamonds.
You already broke them. What are you going to do to them? You can't break them again.
Did you like that right there?
Break your diamonds.
You can't break my diamonds, Nick. They're the hardest substance on Earth.
So why does that not work for me?
No, I don't make the rules.
I think you'd like to believe you do, actually.
I'd like to believe many a thing. Oh, you lucky dog. Yeah, that worked.
Nothing happier than a lucky dog, right?
It's probably like one of the things that brings the most joy to the hearts of men and women the world over.
Just a dog walking down the street, and it's like, man, I'm having such a lucky day today.
Yeah,
like, oh, look, it's a free bone. This is my day.
I'll show you my free bone. Big boy.
Oh, yeah? What would that be?
It would be my penis.
Oh. I get it.
I don't think so.
What's the point of wasting all your bullets?
What do you mean wasting?
You just keep shooting them into shields like you care. Just let it go.
What shields?
You don't have to be such a tryhard about
Nick,
it.
every time you shoot that thing, you blow up my mining camp. It costs me 15.
That's terrible. Why is that a thing?
It costs me 15 gold to rebuild that mining camp on the diamonds. I just want you to know, like, you know, as a friend,
It's like a terrible value for me.
it's a really not great value for you.
Why isn't it better than that?
Oh! How'd you feel about that one, big boy?
You always call me big boy.
I've been listening to a lot of Outkast recently.
Oh.
For some reason, I can't get Rainbow in the Dark by Dio out of my head.
The rainbow in the dark. I love that song.
I don't even really know it, to be honest with you. I mean, I know
The best
it.
part is when you talk about the tiger and how it's got stripes, but you know it's clean.
That's a
the
different
greatest
song.
line.
That's Holy Diver, Nick.
It's a rainbow in the dark.
It's a
Doesn't
rainbow
matter.
and a Holy Diver.
Stop trying to talk sense into me. It doesn't work.
That's the Talking Heads. It's a totally different band.
They have a song called Talk Sense Into Me?
Oh, stop making sense. Same.
That's not what I said.
It's pretty much the same thing. Oh, you got me, you dirty dangler. What do you prefer, dirty dangler, big boy? I got a whole host of them.
We all dangle a little dirty, let's be honest.
If you're not dangling dirty, you're probably not trying hard enough.
Gonna see me dangling dirty.
I like that. That was Chameleonaire. One rap song of the year.
And deservedly so.
That was last year.
Deep as hell.
Nick, this is a long game we got going on here.
Yeah, it's because you're kind of off your game today.
Surprisingly tricky one.
You probably already would have gotten me beaten if not for that.
Wow, wow! Rude.
Yeah, some kind of rude dude that doesn't say excuse me.
You're thinking of me.
You do say excuse me constantly.
I don't give a shit if you blow up my mining camp, Nick.
That's not the point. The mining camp's just in the way.
I thought we'd been over this. Well, I keep building like the sweetest barrier of all time. All right, this manure's gone on long enough. That's another word for shit. And that's exactly what is about to rain down on you from hell itself.
Hell itself. Confetti and confetti alone.
First off, get that shit out of here. Secondly, that shield's fired as hell. Oh no, my mining camp. Come on, buddy. Death is raining down upon you.
I think I can't see that.
Wow, thanks a lot.
Had to be done.
Apparently the best strategy is just wherever your missiles are gonna land, throw a mining camp up right in front of it.
It's been working pretty well, I'll be honest.
Not a whole lot on your side of the map's gonna work well in a second.
Is that how you feel, huh? Okay.
Oh, well, I tried to upgrade that, and hindsight, I'm kind of glad it failed. What are you doing with this over here?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would like to, that's why I asked.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. You did ask that.
The strat is to place accelerator balloons as shields. That's what I've just been informed of. So there you go. Well, you got some good stuff going on here, Nick. You've successfully parried some of my offenses here.
Problem is you built them all off the damn ground, which really doesn't work well
Yeah, it
for my
turns out that,
crawly
like,
bomb technique.
That build platform stuff actually worked out like pretty well. Just put like that bad boy right there.
Are you using crappy stuff just to block?
Yeah. Did you break my build? No.
Okay, Keep it going.
Did you break my build? Don't break my building platform.
Don't break my build.
That's,
Say you'll build me again.
I think you're just you're quoting Tony Braxton, which is kind of surprising, to be honest with you.
You think I don't listen to Tony Braxton? Well, you're right, I don't.
Tony Brack the man. This is actually a close match.
That's what they all say.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah, they say that too.
There's some pain coming for you, my friend. Oh, headquarters is starting to take some damage.
It'll happen eventually. Uh-oh. That's gonna be a problem for me.
Uh-oh is a song on a television show.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
That's all right. I can deal with that. See, you brought this pain on all of us. Oh, shit, I didn't even notice. Nicely done.
Ah, I brought all this pain on all of us.
Oh, that was good. I didn't even notice.
It'd be more interesting to watch if Nick wasn't always guaranteed to lose, is the freaking message that I read as I won. Thanks, Rye.
That was well done. Whoa, what the?
Opponent has left. Rage quit.
No, it pushed me into the lobby, weirdly enough. See, my problem there, in my perspective at least, is that I built too many shields. Full offensive.
I think you just drew it out too long, but you were about to beat me too, so I mean, it was
full offensive strats really need to, be full offensive to actually work.
Yeah. I think we both had a 70-30 split somehow in defense-offense, and I think it kind of counteracted. Are you inviting me again, or you want me to?
I already invited you. Should be.
Oh. Oh, there it is. Just didn't pop up for me for some reason.
Did he just reference Uh-Oh, the 1990s YTV game show? That sounds like I put like a plant in the audience. Yeah, I'm with Mr. Snrub. Let's give all our money to the nuclear power plant. I think I got it wrong. It's more like, this Snrub guy knows what he's talking about.
This is a Simpsons reference, right?
Oh my god, Nick. Yes, it's a Simpsons reference.
Okay. Never tell with you. Sometimes Simpsons, sometimes Seinfeld, sometimes nothing at all, nothing at all, nothing at all.
See, the Simpsons is do 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 do. Seinfeld
I have watched like 5 or 6 episodes of it, actually.
Seinfeld is down 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 down.
Okay. Good luck.
You got them completely backwards here.
Nick just won because NL's controller broke. Oh.
I tried to play this with keyboard and mouse yesterday and was like, nope.
How come this keeps giving tutorials now? Did it do that before?
I don't know what you're talking about, my friend.
It keeps telling me to destroy the enemy base.
It said that before.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
Yeah, you too, of course.
Now that's the band that everybody's pissed off about because they keep getting free music on all their iPhones.
They gave him a free album. What are you thinking? What do you think?
I can't believe how not pissed off people are about that.
I think this is communist Russia or something like that.
You should be up in you should be rioting in the street about that free album.
No, they wouldn't know where to riot because the streets have no name.
Oh yeah, that's true. And also, like, how would you find them without your iPhone anyway?
Yeah, that's a U2 song, Nick. I referenced U2 there.
Doesn't matter what you did.
Get your laser turrets out of my face.
I'll put them in your ass. How about that?
Don't put a laser turret. Oh my god. You're gonna have to do something about that shit right away. I don't know what, but you best be prepared for it. First off, break all this shit down. Forever. This is the first thing someone said to me is, NL, use laser spam strat, please. Oh my god. This is terrible. I wish Gassy Mexican and Omrecker could just finally get into a game of Arma 3, you know? So I can stop getting these freaking pop-ups on my screen every 2 seconds. We know you're gonna play Armor 3, just get it done with now.
Oh, you're lucky.
I am extremely lucky.
That was very close to going off.
You got a huge head start on me here, my friend. Like, look at, oh my God, what is even happening? I don't even know.
It's like,
I don't even know.
About his fair play.
I just don't even know. I've lost my ability to even. Oh, dirty dog.
Are you gonna call me a dirty dog again?
I'm gonna call you a dirty dog. I think you've become a lot better. Did you take those tips from the developer?
Actually, no. I should have done that though.
I'm glad you didn't. Oh, you had a warhead too!
You can't stop the Twitch bomb, are you kidding?
Holy crap, this guy he's gotten good. If the laser would choose to fire at any moment today, that would be great. Oh my God. Well,
you got it, good job.
I did stop the Twitch bomb, and I'm a little concerned about the whole, laser thing going on here.
I've heard you can't though. Stop the Twitch bomb.
I think that's a misnomer.
Misnomer, huh?
Here she is, most beautiful misnomer. You broke my laser, Nick, which was like a truly enormous part of my strategy. Yeah, I'd say this one's pretty much over. Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, GG.
Laser spam strat worked really well.
Game is a lot more fun when I don't lose all the time.
I'll have to take your word for that.
Hey, thank you for the $1.69 donation, Tevo, with the message, thank you. Well, thank you. Oh, you invited me to play Cannon Brawl. We were just playing that.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again.
I'll use my gamepad this time.
Alright, let's take a look at the map here. Thanks for the heads up on Tropico 3 being free on the Humble Store. It is indeed.
Oh, how times change. Ali Sib says nerf Nick. All I was getting is shit talk before, and now nerf me.
Wait, I can't see the map.
Yeah, why can't we see the map?
I would oh, hold X.
That says Z on my side.
That's weird.
That's an okay map. I like this one.
I got ideas.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
I'm ready.
I'm not yet. Probably should have some kind of mining camp.
Hey, Rob. Rob's
right.
in your chat. Not in my chat, though, because I'm scum.
Yeah. I don't
Just
disagree.
kidding. Go for the hat trick. All right, I'll give it a shot.
Once this is over, I can help you with repairs.
Oh, yeah. That's my Gooby voice.
Oh shit, Nick's already out to like a 1 second lead.
Gooby, please.
He's gonna go for the diamonds quickly. I had a feeling that would transpire.
Diamonds are pretty important. I don't know why you don't like them at all.
I used to go diamond strat.
You're Diamond Dallas Page, I thought.
Yeah, we went through that. He's all right. I'm better, but he's okay.
So we're gonna use all our resources spent getting more resources for a while.
That's smart play though.
Yeah, that's how it needs to be when you start out. What it used to be will eventually be a memory.
When I tried, so yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, look at this spammer. Cheesing up a whole old Cheezosaurus Rex.
Look at this spammer. I didn't do anything. I just shot you.
Spamming lasers like you don't even care.
I upgraded my laser at the last second.
Gotcha!
It's alright.
Are you sure?
It's probably okay. I think it's like definitely okay now that I think about it. Maybe?
Why does this take so long?
Like the shields?
Hurry up! The shield to freaking get ready again.
Nick, you've played right into my hand.
Have I?
Yes.
It's quite unfortunate for me.